Hi, it's me, Kat. I'm back and I want to help people to learn how to keep themselves grounded during this time of year. It's October and we're getting closer to Halloween, and the veil between the spirit world and our world is getting much thinner. If you're someone like me and you're a little more sensitive and you see spirits on a regular basis, I understand your concern when it comes to this Halloween time, but don't worry, everything's gonna be all right. There are so many different methods of being able to deal with all of this. One of the best things that you can do actually is to get rid of clutter. So clean. I have to take my own advice right now. I've got a lot of stuff all over the place, but I'm gonna be moving soon. So everything is like all over the place in here. But one of the first things that you should do is actually to clean, declutter, maybe get things organized the best that you can. Go through and actually clean the house with a good solid cleaner. Or you can make your own. Sometimes making your own is actually even better, because then you can use all natural ingredients. So one of the things that I like to use actually is apple cider vinegar. Don't use apple cider vinegar or any vinegar on granite or marble, okay? Just gonna put that out there. The vinegar and anything else will actually kind of break down that marble or that granite, and you don't want that to happen. So one of the best things that you can actually do for granite or marble, if that's something that you need to clean in your house, use really hot water, and you can put some salt in there. The salt will dissolve, and then you can just wipe it down and it becomes just gorgeous. That's all you really need to do. You can actually just do that in your house as well. It's really hot water. Throw a few fistfuls of salt in there, but you can use intention. That is one of the most important things to do that people just don't really think about. They just start, cleaning, and they're not really cleaning with intention. So if you're cleaning with intention, and say, for example, you have some dark spirits in your house and you're using salt, you can say, as you're putting that salt in there, I'm getting rid of the bad spirits in my house. You can put some Florida water in there. I am getting rid of the dark spirits in my house. I'm getting rid of the negativity. I am bringing in good fortune. I am bringing in good luck. You can also use some essential oils. Now, the Florida water has several things in it. It's got lavender, and two other things that are totally going out of my head right now. Sorry. But it does have a very uplifting scent. Hot water and the salt and the Florida water are actually a really good combination to clean the house and get all that negativity and that funk out of your house. Unless you want to keep the funk in your house. But I don't know many people that really want to do that. Then there are some other things that you can do. So if you've gone through your house and you've done a really good cleaning and you still feel like there's something negative going on, you can try a few other things. So citrine, as you see, I wear citrine like every day. I have it on almost every single room of my house. It brings in a lot of positive energy. It is also known as the merchant's stone. So I know people that work in retail, and they'll find a tiny piece of citrine and they'll put it in their cash box, and it keeps money flowing in. You can also put a tiny little piece in your wallet, and it helps to have money keep flowing into your life. Hematite, this is one of my favorites. I don't know if you can see the butterfly in this. I'll carry this with me, or I'll wear some hematite. Hematite kind of deflects any negative energy, so it can't really affect you. So if someone say you're working in a store or something and someone's very negative all the time, this is sort of like a deflection shield and also a mirror of sorts. So it kind of holds that up for that person to see, you know, it actually makes them kind of see what they're doing. And sometimes it will amplify it for them. And if they don't like what they're seeing, they may actually change it. And that is a good thing. Another thing that you can do, which is a beautiful thing, is to simply ask Archangel Michael for help. I have done this on several occasions, and the results are actually so amazing. It really, really is. Years ago, when I was in my 20s, I was in a very difficult predicament, and I remember I wasn't the most religious person in the world, but I knew that Archangel Michael was supposed to be the one to help you and shield you and protect you. And I got to the point where Archangel Michael, you please protect me, help me. I don't know what to do. I need to get out of this situation. An intervention was done, and I was gotten out. That is the story for a whole nother YouTube thing. Sort of, you know, really amazing situation that not a lot of people get into. But Archangel Michael, ask for his protection, ask for his sword to protect you. I have a spray that I found on Amazon, of all the places. I don't know if you can actually see this. I'll put a link to Amazon for this. Sage, as itself, you can burn it. It will get rid of all the energy around you. Sage is really cool because it does, if you're not feeling the greatest, if you have a cold or something, just the act of lighting that sage, it's not just about protecting yourself. It releases certain what is it, not proteins, but certain chemical reaction happens when it's lit, so it actually helps you to get over any kind of virus. So with COVID going on, I would say get yourself some sage. Or if you can't handle the smoke, for example, if you're someone like in my family, COPD happens, and I had it at one point, so I couldn't smoke and I couldn't light sage and all that kind of stuff. But now I'm much, much better. I do have asthma, so I do need to be careful with lighting things, but the sage I have found has actually been very helpful, and it also helps to keep my dog really relaxed. So also this, they make sage bundles with lavender, with lemongrass, with all sorts of different mixes. If you just want a pure sage, just look up pure sage. You can get it through a reputable site on Amazon. The best is to go to support one of your mom and pop stores, the health food store, because they normally always have it. But this also has beads in it. So, well, not really beads, it's quartz crystals. And quartz crystals amplify other crystals. Quartz crystals amplify this sage. This has been preyed on, so this helps even more so to protect you. This is just beautiful, and it smells really, really good too. Okay, Palo Santo works very well. You just light the very top of it, and you can go around yourself, you can go around your house, get a little dish or something, put a little bit of dirt or something in the bottom of it, and you can just make sure that it's completely out when you're done with it. Okay, and then with sage, of course, make sure you have something as well, so you can use a container, but I like using the abalone shells with it. Sometimes you can get a full set that has a little feather with it, and that will help to disperse it. I'm not gonna actually light this, but what you would do, well, I'll light it. I don't mind. So I've got this pretty well lit. Sometimes using the gas stove helps a little bit more. So you pull it in towards yourself. And the best thing to do is to just sort of say to yourself or say out loud, say, I ask for the power of the stage of the smoke to clear away and burn away all of the negative energies that are around me. Take it to divine source, or take it to some place to deal with all that negativity appropriately and properly. And then if you wanted to go around yourself, you start at your feet. You go to your feet. Boop. And then you go or just pass it around yourself. Okay? So if you feel like people are talking about you or gossiping or being really nasty behind your back, you take this behind your back and you focus back here. And you go around here. Okay. So this is a beautiful thing to help to raise your vibration and clean any of that negative energy from around you. I'm going to put this over here. Okay. So since I'm talking about the power of raising your vibration, I'm going to talk about rose tea. I love rose tea. This is one of my favorite new teas. This, I think I actually bought on Vitacost. I can't remember. It's either Amazon or Vitacost. I'll find out and I'll put a link for you if you actually want this one. But they do have, if you go into any health food store, they usually have a good selection and you can find some rose tea. Sometimes I get really surprised and I find some cool tea in dollar stores sometimes. just go and look, because you really might be very surprised what your local dollar store might have. Big Lots. Also, well, I could spend hours in Big Lots. They have so much cool stuff in there. Okay, another wonderful tea that I really love these days is also lavender tea. And it smells so good, and it's so calming, and it's so relaxing. So this is a good tea to drink at night. It makes me a little bit sleepier, so I can kind of take the edge off and get to sleep a little bit better. There is a tea that I found not too long ago. It's called Nighty Night, I think. And that's a really good tea to help wind down in the evening too. I'm kind of a night owl, so sometimes I have a hard time falling asleep at night. So I find things like the lavender tea, the rose tea, chamomile tea. And the interesting thing is with these different tea blends, I would love to learn how to make tea actually, because what the lavender does that's really fascinating and really cool is and I have felt the difference after I was drinking a little bit more, is the fact that it helps to clean your chakras. So, and it also helps to keep them balanced. Really, really just amazing. And the same thing with the rose tea will raise your vibrations at the same time. So I've done a little bit of a mix with the rose and the lavender, and you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, that sounds really weird, but it's actually really good. So I've been playing around with rose and lavender and chamomile. That's also a good mix. It's all about finding what you like and what works for you in order to really raise your vibration at the same time that you are dispersing negativity from your home. If you're really having a tough time, please feel free to contact me or see if you can get in contact with your local shaman, and they can help you. And maybe you need to do some soul retrieval work. They can let you know what's going on. Another resource for you would be contacting a local Reiki healer. And if the Reiki healer can't help you, they always beautiful, wonderful people, so they will usually refer you on to someone else if they can sense that there is a different kind of situation going on, so that you can get to the right source of who will help you the best. I know we're living in a day and age where we think there's not many kind people left, but trust me that we're out here and we want to help you. So again, please feel free to contact me. I'm more than happy to get you to the right resource, and if I can help you, I will help you personally. If you wouldn't mind hitting the subscribe button and the little bell icon, then you'll be notified every time that I make a video. If you like my videos, let me know. I would appreciate the feedback. Okay? Thank you. Bye.